I haven't posted since I saw this news yesterday, and it completely shattered my heart. Wael al-Dahtouh is Al Jazeera's Arabic correspondent, and he was live on air when he found out that his family had been killed. It wasn't just his wife, his son, and his daughter, but also his grandson. And what really broke my heart was the fact that his son really wanted to be a journalist like his father. He looked up to his father, and I saw a video of his son before he was killed pretending to be a reporter and giving the news. And then I open Instagram and I see him back on the air reporting the news. Somebody who is Muslim, seeing the strength and the faith of those in Gaza, I've never seen anything like it. I do have to say that reading this didn't sit well with me, that allegedly Secretary of State Blinken asked Qatari leader to tone down Al Jazeera's war coverage. Apparently they're concerned that Al Jazeera's framing of the conflict could escalate tensions in the region. Does he not realize we're not only getting information from Al Jazeera, there are a lot of people in Gaza showing us what's happening. Pages like Eye on Palestine, which was showing us videos of what was happening on the ground in Gaza, that suddenly got removed. Which, interestingly enough, came after Biden pretty much getting the okay from the Supreme Court to combat controversial social media posts. If you haven't been following the journalists in Gaza right now, then you might not know that a lot of them are getting killed. Mu'taz is one of the biggest pages of a Palestinian in Gaza documenting what's going on right now. He's not a journalist, but he's a photographer, and his account grew to 9 million in 2 weeks. And because of that, he received a threatening phone call asking him to stop. Of course, he did not stop, and soon after, there was a bomb dropped on his family's home, and he lost 15 family members in an instant. And after what happened to Wael's family yesterday, Mu'taz took to Instagram this morning saying that he almost deleted his account because he's afraid, and rightfully so. He posted, "Mu'taz is asking for international protection. If something happened to me, I will never forgive anyone who is able to stop this madness war," and he didn't. For TV channels, Mu'taz is not content for you. What is happening is not content to collect for interactions. So please stop texting and calling me for interviews. There's no more to say or to clarify for the people than what I witnessed and captured. Yesterday, I saw the correspondent of Al Jazeera when he lost his whole family, and believe me or not, I was going to delete everything here. I don't want to lose more for just showing the world. This is not a surrender post, but just to clear up that I'm an independent photographer who is covering what is going on in Gaza Strip and not related to any media, militant groups, or anything else. What you all are watching, I'm covering it from my own, and Mu'taz is not a hero. He's obviously speaking in third person and went on to say he is just a photographer who dreamed to travel the world and share the stories from the different globe, and for his bad luck, the dream could not come true. He repeats again, Mu'taz is asking for an international protection.
So get this situation. This is unbelievable. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken contacted the government of Qatar, which is where Al Jazeera is headquartered, and told them to, quote, dial it back, the coverage in Gaza, stop reporting. I mean, the arrogance of that. So obviously Al Jazeera did not stop. So, believe it or not, the Israeli government actually bombed the family of one of the Al Jazeera reporters and killed his wife and son and daughter. It's unbelievable. It's almost like something you couldn't make up. So this is what we're dealing with, this type of cruelty and just absolute, the opposite spelling of live. It's really horrible. Just why? This is just so bad. I just don't even have words to describe it. More to follow.
The Committee to Protect Journalists says that at least 24 journalists have been killed in Gaza trying to cover this story. Are you concerned that Israel is trying to silence journalists who are trying to tell both sides of this story, including our Al Jazeera Arabic bureau chief?
I've not seen any indication whatsoever that Israel is going after journalists, in particular because of them trying to tell the story. I've seen absolutely zero evidence of that. That's an unfounded allegation.
If only we had an Israeli journalist with connections to the IDF admitting on Israeli national TV that the IDF targeted the family of the journalist Wael al-Dahdoh intentionally.
לגשת ולפנות זה נכון להרבה הרבה מקומות ברצועת עזה. בדרך כלל אנחנו יודעים את המטרה, לדוגמה היום הייתה מטרה משפחתו של כתב אל-ג'זירה. אבל בדרך כלל אנחנו יודעים, במקומות שלא יודעים, אז אנחנו מחכים להודעות של חמאס.
If only we had a previous incident of Israel admitting killing an American citizen, a Palestinian Christian journalist, after 5 months of denying it. Here is your proof, Mr. Kirby. Here is your proof. No one is safe in Gaza. No one is safe, including doctors and physicians, who either receive the news of losing their loved ones or coming across their bodies in the hospitals where they work. If only we could stand on the right side of history, Mr. Kirby.
We stand together, we stand as one, we will not be broken, we'll overcome. This is our battle cry, you'll hear our call. We will not be silenced, our voices one.
So, I will stay away from the north of the Strait. Why? Okay. Yeah, like staying away from the north of the Strait or north of the city. No, I never went to the border. I never went to area. I never went to the north. Yeah, like I'm covering what I see in the front of my eyes.
As you see behind me, these kids, they came with their families from their towns.